Hello, happy Wednesday, happy vlog day, and autumn is definitely setting in as we see the rain coming in. And people this week, September, I've put the heating on. Why? You put a jumper on, put a blanket on. I mean, some people, family members, I can't go in there, the heating needs going on. Oh, too hot, I'll strip off. Just from one extreme to the other very, very quickly like that, when you can just slowly adapt. So, you know, put a jacket on, jumper, cardigan, fleece, little socks, just to keep warm. You don't need to put the heating on yet. It's just September, man. And apparently, as the weather is forecast over the next couple of weeks, end of September, beginning of October, we're going to see some sun again. Maybe not the heats of 32, thank God, but certainly going up towards the mid-20s, which again will be unusual for October. But as we know, there isn't such thing as the four seasons anymore. It's all just up and down, up and down, and up and down. And it's just going to be like that forever. It's not going to change unless we do something about it. Anywho, quite a few things going on in Garforth this week. I did speak to Matt at Pease about people phoning up for the application form. I think they would prefer if you just went in for the application. Don't forget they're open on Saturdays as well, so if you're working during the week you can go in on Saturday and ask for an application form, but they're not gonna if you want to ring them, you can find Pease on Facebook and just ask them to email an application and you can go in with it. You can do that too. So there is an option there for their full-time position that is currently on their Facebook page with all the details on there. Also, Iron Body this morning has just alerted us to one of their new openings in town, which is going to be on 12 Park Place in the city centre. So it's not that far from, a lot of you may know Tattoo, which is off East Parade. You got, as you bend round, Park Place just goes off and a Tattoo's just here. So it's just up that area. So if you're working in town, I suspect you can, it's 20 minutes, go and have a look at ironbodyfitness.co.uk because you can, or ironbody.co.uk, because you can go and have a look at what that 20 minutes of exercise incorporates and how it can help you and how it can fit into lunchtime. Perfect. Or if you're already doing Iron Body at Garforth, and then you can maybe move your shift, one or two shifts into town. Cool idea. So good luck to Martin, Sam and the team at Iron Body with their new opening in the city centre. Sewn Sweet Sewn, she's just come back as one of our members this week. She's just done a couple of alterations for me, which is brilliant to have somebody who's doing alterations in Garforth. And Dawn is a perfectionist. She's really, really good at what she does. And she's just taken up a pair of jeans and taken off like 6 inches off the curtains that were dragging on the floor. I'm yet to put them up, but she's done a brilliant job. And I always think it's just worth it. Even like little fixes or repairs of clothes that have got holes in, you can have a look at her Facebook page, Sewn Sweet Sewn, and she's telling you lots of pictures on Facebook or Instagram of all the things that she's repaired. Little holes in jumpers, seams that have come down, alterations to a bridal party, wedding dresses, alterations to prom dresses, them as well as all the little small jobs and the bigger jobs like curtains. I would imagine that's quite a big job, but it's make do amend, isn't it? We need to go back to that. If we've got it, then we should utilize it, and if we can't utilize it, look at it. Does it need repairing? Does it need altering? Can we actually use it? Which leads me nicely on to clothes. Now, I've mentioned in the past I'm quite a huge clothes fan, and over the years of the 49, possibly the last 29 years, I've accumulated quite a wardrobe. Mainly coats. But what I do is, I'm not one of them people that will buy something for an event or buy something because we're going somewhere posh and just use that for best. Doesn't work. There's no point just using it for best, because clothes are not there to be looked at and moved along, and then you move it with another piece of clothes like a jumper that you might wear, not a nice blouse or a shirt or a dress, because it's for best. And best might come round twice in your life and then you die and then you didn't wear it. So to me, it's like, how can I dress the best down? So if I have a really nice dress, I'll put a jumper over it, and it completely changes it. Put some like costume jewellery on, big statement jewellery, wear something like a pair of trainers on my feet, or if I have a blouse, like I quite like this blouse, but I've put a t-shirt underneath it, and then I can put like a tank top over it as well, so it just gives the elements. Or, you know, if you don't want to tie a little pussy bow, you could do, or you don't, but you can just alter how you wear things, because there's no point. We don't buy, life is too short to watch clothes hang. Put them on. Stop thinking about it. I just use that for best. Best never happens. Best never comes along. So just once or twice in your life. And then this beautiful shirt that you probably spent a lot of money on doesn't get worn. What's the point? Just wear it. It's just, in fact, your whole wardrobe would change if you just adapted it to some of the dressed down things that you wear, whether it's a jumper or a tank top or a cardigan or a jacket, and you completely change the format of it. Or you put, what I do quite a lot in the winter with my summer dresses, so that I'm only wearing them half a year, is put a jumper underneath them. Yeah, like a little thin jumper with a little collar underneath the dress. Just, you know, wear them with boots rather than heels. Not that I wear wedges. I don't wear flat forms. Me, heels. Remember Benidorm? Remember Leslie used to dress like a woman? That's me in heels, so we don't go there. We go wedges and we go flat forms, and it gives a bit of height for 5'3". That's all I need. That's all I need. So, you know, think about what you're wearing. Room 94 at the top of Main Street, that was a clothing, ladies' clothing shop. Obviously closed a few months ago. It is not going to be a fast food takeout. And if you're ever panicked, because the social media pages that start these lovely little rumours, and then everyone believes them because they are true and they're factual and they're like the papers. Everything they say is right because that's where I've heard it. Therefore, it is correct. It is not. In fact, just email me, Chris, do you know? And I'll tell you if I do or I don't. I don't know everything. I'm not a guru, even though it's been named before. But it's not a fast food takeout. But you can go on to Leeds Public Access, because things where they were, say, a shop, and they change to a foodie, they have to have a planning permission because it's change of use. So if you're ever a bit nosy and wondering what it is, then go on to Leeds Public Access, and anything that's in planning there, whether it's a residential or a commercial building, it tells you all that, especially if it's change of use. There's lots of things that don't need planning. For example, if the shop is going to be a hairdresser's or a barber's we don't need anymore, then they don't need change of use, so it won't be on planning. But things like that, when something's changing to a foodie, then it does, and it does require planning if it wasn't a foodie previously. WMC, Working Men's Club, had their AGM last night. I didn't attend because I wasn't able to, but a friend did, a lovely friend did. I'm waiting for her report back, but I did send a few ideas, because I think they were wanting ideas of how they can utilise the club a bit better going forward. And then I don't know how far they got on. I just know that my details were passed on to the secretary, and I'm here to help. Firstly, it needs rebranding. The Working Men's Club, we need to move on from that, and then it can open itself to the community. Something like Garforth Community Social Club. Just drag that out as an idea. Garforth Community Social Club would be far better. It also tells the community that it's for everyone, and it's not segregated to a men's club, which people then still think of it like that, so therefore nothing goes on in it. So in order for things to happen, and because it's a great space, the Working Men's Club is a great space, car parking space, it could do loads of things. Personally, in my opinion, as a woman in IT, it needs a rebranding, whether you agree with me or not is irrelevant. It's just what needs to happen. Anyway, moving on to rebranding. Newmarket Inn has opened this week. Congratulations to the new landlord lady who's taken it on. Unfortunately, it looks like it's exactly the same as the Crusader. I'm a bit disappointed. If there's a market there and the brewery think there's a market there, then fair play. But live sport, dartboard, beer. Could be so much more. We have 7 pubs. We have 10 pubs in total. Some do different things, like some offer food and stuff. Don't ever class a fly night as a pub, really. It's somewhere to go and have tea, not dinner. Never been, not my type of place. If I'm going to go out for dinner, I want someone to cook better than I do. So it's not my type of place to go. But we do have 10 pubs. If it used to be the Garforth Gallon, what's 10? I don't know if you can go and just have a few beers there, but would you go anyway? So we've got 10 pubs, they all do different things, but taking Quirky out here because that's a tap room and a brewery school, and they have things popping up, and some of the other people do have offerings of food either to pop up or they're doing in-house food, but just the same. I'm just disappointed. It could offer more, and you know, they might have a look at the market in the next couple of months, and I have put some ideas across to them on email. Whether they take them on board or not, we will see. Tonight, Ison Harrison, and every Wednesday, 3:30 till 5, they have their free legal clinic. There is no appointment needed, just walk in. If you've got any legal questions, family legal, anything to do with property, anything to do with, when I say property, like commercial legal, anything that you're not too sure about, that you just have a quandary about, there's a free legal clinic for an hour and a half every single Wednesday, and they have it in Ison Harrison apart from the last Wednesday of each month, and then it's in the library. It's free. Go and have a look, go and have a listen, go and have a chat, just walk in, no appointment needed. I think that's it. We have put up, there's some open days coming up with Swillington Primary, which we'll put on the blog on Friday, but we have shared it, and Garforth Academy, because obviously people are looking at schools now for children to get into, whether it's primary or secondary. Both have opening days coming up next week, I think they are. I have put them up on Facebook, they are on our website, and you can have a look at the blog on Friday. Remember, life is too short to worry, because 99% of them worries never happen. Just never happens. And if you constantly worry, it's, I don't know, it's a bit like having interest on a debt that you don't owe. So don't worry, because life is too short, and wear them clothes. Don't watch them.